back here at Fort Lupton High School as the Fort Morgan boys have won this first game 71-64. Get the starting lineups here for you in just a minute as they are introducing the Mustangs. See who the other starter is for the Mustangs. We have sophomore Kelsey Shaver, sophomore Hallie Shaver, sophomore Abby Musman, sophomore Haley Lewis, and senior Lindsay Nestor. For the starting lineup, and that starting lineup is brought to you by Cargill Beef. Cargill Beef is committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and continuously improving products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at www.cargill.com.
Starting lineup for the Fort Lupton Blue Devils is Edith Flores, Yulissa Deloitte, Georgie Heron, Carla Morales, and is that Sophie?
I don't even have her on here, so.
Okay.
We will see what numbers they have come out with here. See if they've. So they have number 21, Georgie Heron.
23.
Yuriska Delgado.
Okay.
Number 4, Johnny Heron.
Johnny Heron, I'm sorry.
So Fort Morgan wins that tip. The opening tip is brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips. Looking to find insurance for your car, home, or even for you? Call Ingmeyer Phillips. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Haley Lewis. Shot no good. Rebounded by Musman. Musman tries to get it out of there, and it's going to be finally taken away by Fort Lupton. So a couple of free throws there rebounds by Fort Morgan. Big rebound there by Haley Lewis. As the Mustangs get into their offense here is the Lady Blue Devils. They fall into a 2-3 zone defense. Shot from the corner is going to be up and good by Lindsay Nestor. Nice way to start this game off. Now another turnover by Fort Lupton. They get the ball into the hands of Hallie Shaver. Musman back to Shaver. Now to Lewis, but they're going to call her for a travel. So the first turnover of the game for the Mustangs belongs to Haley Lewis. As the Mustangs now will put on somewhat of a zone defense. They will trap that mid-court as they get the ball up, and it's going to be tipped but taken away by Shaver. So a foul on number 32, and that will be Edith Flores. That will be her first. It's Fort Morgan to inbounds far into the court. Fort Morgan is 2-0 in league play. Fort Lupton is 0-2, only averaging 19 points a game. Mustangs are averaging right at 39.5 points a game in league play. Get the ball into Haley Lewis. Now Nestor from the side. Her shot is off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Heron. As they look to get the ball up court and get into their offense. Shot from the left side is going to be up and good by Georgie Heron. First 2 points of the game for the Lady Blue Devils. Ties it up at 2 Shaver's shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Mussman. She gets it out to Nestor. Another shot from left side is up and no good. That is off of Fort Lupton and out of bounds on the far side. So Fort Morgan will inbounds, but we will have a 30-second timeout taken, but we will just keep it right here for now. Last year, Fort Morgan won both games. They won here at Fort Lupton 47-37, and they won at Fort Morgan 55-35. And in those two games last year, Haley Lewis had 30 points and 16 rebounds combined in those two games.
She's a strong asset to this team, Brian.
That's for sure. And Fort Morgan comes into this game 2-0 in league play. They beat Skyview 41-36. And then last Friday night, they beat Vista Peak 38-36. Fort Lupton is 0-2, and they have lost to Englewood 35-25 and lost to Elizabeth 68-13. So, rebound by Haley Lewis, and her shot is up and good. For the first 2 points for Haley Lewis tonight. It's Haley Lewis with the steal. Drives it down the left side. Her layup is going to be up and good for Haley Lewis. 6-2. Fort Morgan early on here. 2 turnovers by the Blue Devils, 1 by the Mustangs so far. As Fort Morgan with the full court press. They will try to trap that half court, and it's going to be another steal turnover by Fort Lupton as Nestor steps in front of it. She gets it back down that left side, and there's going to be a foul called on that far side. And that will be on Johnny Heron, her first, team second. Fort Morgan gets the ball into Abby Mussman. Now over to Kelsey Shaver. Abby Mussman now to Hallie Shaver, and now to Haley Lewis down at the basket. Her shot is up and no good, but she was fouled on the shot. Number 4, so that will be 2 on Heron, but that will send Haley Lewis to the line to shoot 2. So as we get a chance to catch our breath here after that exciting boys basketball game.
That it was.
Haley Lewis's first free throw was up and good. 5 points on the night for Lewis. The Mustangs up 7-2. Next free throw up and also good for Lewis. Mustangs again with full court pressure as they get it into Morales. Double teamed at midcourt, taken away by the Mustangs. Kelsey Shaver at the bucket, up and good for her first 2 points of the game. 10-2 Fort Morgan. As this press is bothering the Lady Blue Devils. They've got a couple 3 turnovers already. Now underneath the basket is left alone. And that is Vanessa Castillo. 2 points for her on the night. 10-4 Fort Morgan. Abby Mussman get it into Lewis. Lewis is going to be blocked at the rim. Or at her shot, taken away by Delgado. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Lewis. It's Hallie Shaver now. Over to Mussman out on the high right wing. Back to Shaver. Over to Kelsey. Underneath the Nestor. Nestor's shot is up and no good. Rebounded. It's going to be taken away by Georgie Heron. Going to be taken away though by the Mustangs. Haley Shaver, and her shot from the left side is up and no good. Rebound is tipped around. Kelsey Shaver, and her shot is going to be up and good for Kelsey Shaver. 4 points on the night for Kelsey. 12-4 Fort Morgan now as they keep up that full court press as Fort Lupton gets the ball up across half court. Drives it all the way to the bucket. That's way too easy, but up and no good. Rebounded by Hallie Shaver. Layup on this end is going to be up and good for Haley Lewis. So Mustangs up 10 early on here, 14-4. as Fort Lupton is going to take a timeout. So we'll take one with them with 3 minutes and 10 seconds, or 3 minutes right on the head in this first period of play on B106 and B106.com. Back here at Fort Lupton High School, the Lady Mustangs up 14-4 with 3 minutes to go here in this first period. Haley Lewis on the night with 8 points and 3 rebounds. Full court press again by the Mustangs causes another turnover. I have 6 for.
Yep. Full court press is really bothering.
Yeah. Well, this Fort Lupton team only scored 13 points against Elizabeth, so only averaging 19 points in league. So having their struggles.
Yep.
As Fort Morgan gets into their offense. Kelsey Shaver now over to Mussman over on the high right wing. She's going to dribble in, pass it off to Kelsey. Now back to Abby, into Lewis, but it's going to be tipped away as the Lady Blue Devils look to get their offense going here. A 2 from the left side is going to be up and good by Georgie Heron. 14-6 Fort Morgan with 2:05 to go first period. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Heron. And now a foul is going to be called on Fort Morgan. As Riley Bauman gets ready to come into the game, that foul is going to be on Hallie Shaver. So Riley to come in for Nestor. Fort Morgan still with their full court press here as the Blue Devils get the ball at court, but it's going to be taken away in the back court. Now they have they called a foul on Fort Lupton, and they called that on Vanessa Castillo, her first. Team fourth. Now as Fort Morgan gets ready to inbounds, they get it into Abby Mussman. Kelsey Shaver to Bauman, now to Haley Lewis. Her shot is up and no good. Tipped away and taken away by Gianna Terraina. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that anywhere close. Layup is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Mussman. I have 4 rebounds already for Mussman on the night. Shaver now to Mussman out the three-point line. Hallie Shaver runs it down out towards midcourt. Now to Bauman in the left corner. And they're going to get it back to Kelsey Shaver. Hallie Shaver shot up and no good. Her sister rebounds it though, shot up and no good. But Bauman there on the rebound, but she can't make it go either. As the foul is going to be called on the far end. That will be on Riley Bauman, her first, team first. And that will send Mariah Hilton to the line to shoot 2. And that is a second. Who has the other foul?
Hallie Shaver.
Oh, Hallie. Okay, missed that, sorry. Thank you, Corey. Both the free throws are no good. Second one didn't even hit the rim, so Fort Morgan will take it out under the basket. Nestor back in. Mussman to take a seat for the Mustangs with 47.7 seconds to go here in this first period. Morgan up 14-6. Nestor out on the left high wing. Now to Shaver, over to Kelsey Shaver. Bauman at the baseline, now into Haley Lewis. Her shot, she just can't quite get him to go. It's right there. Rebounded by Delgado. She backs it out into the corner, keeps her dribble alive. Gets it back in the corner. Now they're going to get it out to Tierna. Little shot from the left side is going to be up and no good. Rebounded, though, by number 21. Knocked around her shot up and no good. Shot going to be up and no good. Rebounded, though, by Bauman. And they're going to call a foul on Bauman, I guess, on the... They're going to call that on Kelsey Shaver. It'll be her first. Called her for an elbow underneath. Shot is going to be up and no good at the buzzer. So at the end of run, the Mustangs up 14-6 on B106 and B106.com. Brian Nickel and Corey Riddle here at Fort Lupton High School. Mustangs up 14-6 to start this second period of play. Michaela Kipper back at the station for us tonight, doing a wonderful job for us on the boards as always. So Fort Lupton to inbounds far side to start this second period. We get to the ball in the hands of Delgado. Now back over to Heron. Heron being double teamed. Now she gets it back into the hands of Delgado out at the point. Heron now from left side. That shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Lewis. They're going to call a foul. I believe that will be on number 32. Let's see who they... Will be Edith Flores, her second. So we're going to give that rebound to Haley Lewis. 4 on the night for her. A couple of substitutions for the Blue Devils. See if we can get Haley Lewis untracked here a little bit. She's had a number of shots, just can't quite get them to fall. As the Mustangs pass this ball around the perimeter. Now Nestor drives it down the baseline, gets it off to Kelsey Shaver. Her shot is going to be up and good for Kelsey Shaver. 6 points on the night for Shaver. As Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs continue the pressure. Fort Lupton gets it up across half court. Drives it all the way down the baseline. Now into the lane. Should be 3 seconds. They will call 3-second violation on Fort Lupton as the Mustang defense collapsed on Desiree Lewis. So Lindsay Nestor out at the left wing gets it to Haley Lewis. Now back out to Kelsey Shaver. Now to Hallie Shaver. Shaver's shot is going to be off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Her shot from the right side is going to roll up and in. So 5 rebounds on the night. Almost a steal by the Mustangs as they continue that full court press. Up 18-6 here in this second period with 6:22 to go. You get the ball into the hands of Heron. Fort Morgan with a 2-3 defense. Fort Lupton look to get an open shot, but so far they're just passing around the outer rim. The coach not real happy with what's going on, and he's trying to talk to the kids on the bench here about what needs to be done. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Nestor. Nestor brings it all the way down. She gets it to Hallie Shaver. Now to Kelsey to Hallie. Lindsay Nestor from the left side is up and good for Lindsay Nestor. 4 points on the night for Nestor. 18-6. 20-6, excuse me. Fort Morgan here in this second quarter as the Blue Devils get the ball up across half court. They drive it all the way to the bucket. Shot is going to be taken from the left elbow, and that is going to be up and good by Georgie Heron. 6 points on the night for Heron. Little layup from the left side is up and good by Haley Lewis.
How many points does Lewis have already?
She has 12. And she's missed 3 or 4 shots right underneath, but another turnover by Fort Lupton as they lose control of it on that far side. Fort Morgan with a couple of substitutions. Haley Lewis comes out. Hallie Shaver comes out. see who has come in for the Mustangs. Kelsey Klaus has come in, and Riley Bauman has come back into the game. Lindsay Nestor on the left high wing. Little head fake shot from the left side is up and no good. Rebounded by Fort Lupton. As they get it up across half court. Kick it off out onto the three-point line. Now they're going to pull it back down as they pass this ball around. 4:25 to go. Fort Morgan up 22-8. Fort Lupton just trying to find a decent shot. They will get one there, but no good. And off of Fort Morgan, out of bounds on the rebound. Fort Lupton to make a couple of substitutions now. So Fort Lupton will inbound left baseline of their basket. As they look to get the ball in, Georgie Heron, she gets it in to Castile. Now back to Heron out at the three-point line, out on the left wing. Three is going to be taken from the right side. That's off the top of the backboard and then hits the support up above. So Fort Morgan will take control of the ball as Kelsey Shaver brings it down across half court. Fort Morgan up 22-6. Riley Bauman now gets it out to Nestor. Kelsey Shaver back to Nestor. Kelsey Shaver to Mussman. They're trying to get the ball underneath to some of the other girls here. Kelsey Shaver with a shot up and no good. Rebounded and finally taken by Kelsey Shaver. Her shot is going to be up and no good, but they will call a foul on the shot. And that will go against Vanessa Castile. That will send Kelsey Shaver to the line to shoot two. First free throw is up and off the rim and no good. Kelsey on the year is shooting 63%, 15 of 24. So she will get foul shot number two as the Mustangs up 22-8. That one is off the back rim, no good. Rebounded though by Riley Bauman. They're going to call a jump. Possession to Fort Lupton. As Hallie comes in for Kelsey. I see Amy Anderson not even suited up for the Mustangs tonight. And Michaela Forsythe does not look like she is suited up either. And Allie Keller, if anybody knows, was in an accident the other day coming to school and was not hurt severely, but I believe she is probably done for the year. Fort Lupton to inbounds far into the court as they get the ball in court. Into the hands of Delgado, out now at the three-point circle. And pass the ball around, and something opens up in the middle. Tipped away from Heron, and now they're going to call a foul on Riley Bauman. It'll be two on her. One on Hallie Shaver and one on Kelsey Shaver. So Haley Lewis back into the game. Bauman to take a seat. Fort Lupton continues to just pass this ball around. Now a three from left side. Is it going to be up and no good? Rebounded by Nestor. They get it to Abby Mussman, now underneath to Haley Lewis. Shot is up and good as she was all by herself there at the bucket. 6 points in the second period for Haley Lewis. 14 points on the night for Lewis. Mustangs up 24-8. As the Blue Devils take a shot from the left side, up and no good. Rebounded by Kelsey Klaus. Nestor dribbles the ball all the way down. Now Haley Shaver drives it all the way to the bucket. Her shot is up and no good. They're going to call a foul on Haley Lewis. Be her first. So Kelsey Shaver in for Kelsey Klaus. So nice job there by Kelsey. She did get in the books here with 1 rebound. Fort Morgan still with their full court press as we're down to almost 2 minutes to go here in this first half of play as they get the ball in to Georgie Heron. Now up court to Delgado. Now it's going to be a cross-court pass to Heron. Delgado gets it back over on the right side, shoots up and over the rim, rebounded by Nestor. Looks like one of the Delgado had gone down, so they stopped the play for just a minute. So she will come out, take a look at her ankle. I guess they're just going to let her set. She walked off pretty good, so down to a minute 42 as Nestor gets it cross court now to Abby Mussman. Mussman now cross court to Nestor. Nestor's shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Mussman, but her shot is blocked from the back. Rebound is going to be taken all the way down. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Haley Lewis. Mussman with a kind of a slide stop, but didn't walk. Shot is going to be blocked on Haley Lewis, taken away by the Lady Blue Devils. Shot is going to be up and good by Fort Lupton, and that will be Carla Morales. Lindsay Nestor now for a 2 from the top is up and good for Lindsay Nestor. 6 points on the night for Nestor. Fort Morgan still with their full court press up now, 26-10, up 16 with under 40 seconds to go. And now they have just called a technical on the coach for Fort Morgan. I don't know. I didn't hear what he wasn't saying anything to the ref. But the ref was saying, I'll call the fouls and you coach. And I don't know. I don't have any reason why he would be getting upset. They're up 16. One of the other refs comes over and talks to Andy Schoen, the coach. So we'll see who goes down and shoots a technical for the Fort Lupton Lady Blue Devils, and that will be Georgie Heron. And that free throw is off and no good. She will get another as it was a technical foul on the coach. That will be a 2-shot technical foul. And that is also off the back of the rim and no good, so nothing hurt there on the free throws. Riley Bauman coming back in for Haley Lewis. And this thing's up 16, 26-10 with 40.1 seconds to go. Fort Lupton is content with just passing that ball around the perimeter down to 25 seconds. Ball is tipped, but it's going to be taken in the corner by Georgie Heron. Down to 16 seconds, back to Heron. He gets it over. Now we're going to have a 3-second call on Fort Lupton, so another turnover by the Lady Blue Devils. So a chance for the Mustangs to get the last shot of the quarter here with 14 seconds left. As Haley Shaver brings the ball across, she gets it to Nestor. Down to 6 seconds. Now to Shaver. We're down to 2 seconds. Shot is going to be up, but she is going to be fouled with 0.4 of a second. So Hallie Shaver will go to the line to shoot 2. Chance to get on the board here. She's had 2 rebounds, but no points so far. She also has 1 foul. Chance to increase this lead from the free throw line, and that shot is going to be up and rims out and no good. So she will shoot foul shot number 2. That is up and also off the rim, and that is how this, what are they saying? Was she shooting a three? I guess she was shooting a three on that, so she gets one more here, and that free throw is up, bounces around, and no good. And that is how the first half will come to an end. The Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs up 26-10 on B106 and B106.com. Brian Nickel here with Corey Riddle back at Fort Lupton High School. Michaela Kipper back at the studios for us as we are down to about 40 seconds left in this halftime. So Haley Lewis with another strong performance. Only 3 girls have scored for the Mustangs and only 3 for the Fort Lupton Blue Devils. But the Fort Morgan Mustangs sit at 26-10. Also 2-0 in league, with a chance with a win here to go 3-0 in league and to drop Fort Lupton to 0-3. So Fort Morgan to have first possession here of the second half. We'll see how much they get it into Haley Lewis down in the box. They get it into Mussman. Now back to Hallie Shaver. Back to Mussman out on the left high wing. Back to Shaver out at the point. Kelsey Shaver, she gets it underneath the Nestor. Nestor's shot is going to be up and no good. Taken away. Finally taken away, bounced around, and finally taken control of by the Mustangs. Now it's going to be taken back by Fort Lupton. Kind of helter-skelter there for a little bit. Fort Lupton finally comes away with possession. So you get the ball into the hands of Georgie Heron. Heron drives down to the left corner now, brings it back out as she gets it out front to Delgado, and they're going to call a hand check on the Mustangs, and that will be on Abby Mussman, her first, as Georgie Heron looks to inbounds right baseline of the Fort Lupton basket, and pass is out of bounds as they went for the bounce pass and went right by the intended recipient. So Fort Morgan to inbounds as he gets the ball into Hallie Shaver. Now the ball is going to be taken away, turnover by the Mustangs. Tipped out of bounds and off of Kelsey Shaver. Nice job to recover there and get the ball tipped out of bounds. Georgie Heron gets it into the corner to Tierna. Now they get it out front to Delgado. She sits out at the point. Tierna now, she throws it back out front to Johnny Heron. Delgado now over on the right side. Heron for the shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Mussman. All the way down to Lewis. Lewis's shot is going to be up and no good, but she is fouled on the shot. So Haley Lewis will go to the line to shoot 2. And that is going to be on Johnny Heron. That will be her third. Still no score here in this first period of play. We're about a minute and a half in of the third period. And that free throw is up and good by Haley Lewis. 15 points on the night for Lewis. As Johnny Heron comes out, we have a number 5 into the game, and I do not know who number 5 is for the Fort Lupton Blue Devils. Shot is going to be up and no good by Mussman. She gets her own rebound. That shot is up and no good. Rebounded by the Lady Blue Devils. They get it over on the far side to Delgado. Fort Morgan recovers on defense, though, up 27-10. Shot from the right side is going to be stuck at the rim, and that will cause a jump ball, and that will stay with the Lady Blue Devils. So we get the ball down with the use of another ball. So far only 1 point has been scored here in this first 2 minutes and 4 seconds of the third period. And that was by Haley Lewis on a free throw. Ball is kicked around. Now a shot is going to be up and finally falls in, and that will be for Georgie Heron. 8 points on the night for Heron. We get the ball to Abby Mussman. Mussman now to Hallie Shaver. Now back to Mussman. Kelsey Shaver baseline. Her shot is going to be up and in and out. Rebounded by Nestor. And she is fouled on the shot. So another rebounded by Nestor. 5 on the night for Nestor. And that foul is going to go on Edith Flores, her third. Nestor's free throw is up and good. 7 points on the night for Nestor. 7 points, 5 rebounds. Next free throw is off the side of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Haley Lewis, up and no good. But rebounded on the other side, and that is Kelsey Shaver with the putback. Fort Morgan with the full court pressure once again. As they get the ball down court to the Blue Devils. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Mussman, then a foul in the back court. That foul is going to go on number 5, and I have no idea. I guess we'll put her down here at the bottom and give her a foul. So Fort Morgan inbounds, far end of the court. We get the ball into Hallie Shaver. She picks up her dribble for some reason, then it's going to be taken away, and they're going to say it's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Abby Mussman. So turnover by the Mustangs. As the Blue Devils get the ball in court to Heron. Heron now to Delgado. Far side to Morales. Heron on this right side. Her shot is going to be up and good for Georgie Heron. So 30-14, 16-point lead here for the Lady Mustangs. With about 4.5 minutes to go in the third period. Lindsay Nestor with a head fake, then a shot from the free throw line, up and no good. Rebounded by Mussman. Her shot up and no good. Rebounded though by Kelsey Shaver. Now they're going to call a travel on Fort Morgan. Lady Blue Devils get the ball in and end up, it was tipped out of bounds by Abby Mussman on the far side. So Mariah Hilton coming in for Georgie Heron for the Blue Devils. 4:16 to go, third period. Mustangs up 16, 30-14. Blue Devils get the ball in. 3 from the far side is up and no good. Rebounded by Shaver. She gets it up to Lewis. Lewis on the layup. Her layup is up and no good. It's like she was bumped and no foul called. Delgado coming down the court, being pressured by Abby Mussman, steps on the sideline, so a turnover by the Lady Blue Devils. Back to the Lady Mustangs. As Lindsay Nestor gets it in, Mussman back to Hallie Shaver. Shaver back to Mussman. Ball is tipped, but Shaver recovers. Abby Mussman now to Kelsey Shaver from the corner, up and no good. Rebounded by Delgado. Steal in the backcourt. Now pass out to Haley Lewis. She gets in for the layup, and up and no good is the layup. She was fouled. I believe that's going to be on number 5 once again, but Haley Lewis will go to the line to shoot 2 more. I believe that was Abby Musman, that last rebound, was it not?
That's correct.
Yeah, her for 11 rebounds so far. Haley Lewis with the first free throw, up and good. 16 points on the night for Lewis. Riley Bauman getting ready to check in for the Mustangs. Shot is up and no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded to the Lady Blue Devils. Tipped away, but I believe it was off of Hallie Shaver and out of bounds. Riley Bauman in for Lewis. Lewis leads with 16 points, 6 rebounds. Delgado now holds the ball out at the point, now starts to dribble across to the left side, now pulls it up. Gets it into the hands of Mariah Hilton. Now back to Mariah Hilton, now back to. Now we'll have a foul called on Fort Morgan. I can't tell. It's not Abby. I can't see who it is for sure. Is it Riley? It's not Riley.
It's not Riley. It looked like maybe Kelsey. Is that Kelsey?
Kelsey. I'm trying to see what Shaver it is. It's Hallie Shaver.
Looks like she got sat on the head almost.
She's holding the side of her head, so Haley Lewis will check back in for her, but we will more concerned about the health of Hallie Shaver at the moment. Mustangs up 31-14 with 3:04 to go here in the third period as Shaver is being tended to by Coach Andy Schoen, and then I believe it's a trainer from Fort Lupton. Yeah, I think she got sat on by Mariah Hilton, I believe is who it was. And then and come away with all this. I think she ended up with a foul out of it anyway. I haven't seen him give a foul yet, but yeah, it is up on the board. Shaver does have 2 fouls now. So you get a foul and a headache out of the play. Pete's Farmers Cooperative have been in business since 1915, and they are still the small town company that cares about each of their individual customers. See them for all your propane, fuel, and farm needs. So she is sitting up now anyway, so. Rominger Jewelry and Gifts is the leader in Northeast Colorado for diamonds, jewelry, watches, and expert in store jewelry repairs. For service, quality, and value, shop Rominger in downtown Sterling. Hallie, I think, it must be her dad that is with her. And see where they just take her on into the locker room, and they're going to let her sit on the end of the bench for a little bit. And Haley Lewis comes back into the game, so checking her vision a little bit, so hopefully that she will be okay. So a substitution here as we get ready to go with Georgie Heron coming in for Mariah Hilton. Delgado to Heron, now back to Delgado. Delgado's shot is up and off the rim, no good, but the rebound right there, up and no good. And Riley Bauman with the rebound as she runs it down in the corner. But the foul is going to be on Desiree Lewis, I believe. So Riley Bauman with the rebound. I have 2 on the night for Bauman. As Kelsey Lewis now gets it off to Nestor. Fort Morgan will call a 30-second timeout, but we'll just keep it right here. This Fort Morgan timeout is brought to you by Ehrlich Toyota East. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East in Fort Morgan will fit into the car or truck of your choice. Serving all of Northeast Colorado, Ehrlich Toyota East. So Haley Lewis leading the way for the Mustangs tonight with 16 points. Kelsey Shaver with 8, and Lindsay Nestor with 7. For the Fort Lupton Lady Blue Devils, their leading scorer is Georgie Heron with 10, and Carla Morales and Vanessa Castillo each with 2. So Lindsay Nestor triggers it in for the Mustangs. As Kelsey Shaver drives it down the right side, she gets it into the hands of Riley Bauman. Bauman now being double teamed, gets it back out to Nestor. Back into the hands of Shaver. Shaver dribbles around the left side, gets it back out to Riley Bauman out at the three-point line. She dribbles in. Her shot is going to be up and rolls out. Rebounded though by Haley Lewis. Up and good for Haley Lewis. Mustangs up now 33-14. 19-point lead as Morales is trapped in the corner. She gets it back out to Delgado. Now Georgie Heron from the right side. Her shot is up and no good, but they're going to say Riley Bauman backed into Heron as she took the shot. So that will be 3 on Bauman. Oh, it must have been after the shot. So possession to Fort Lupton, right baseline of their basket. And that pass is going to be errant and out of bounds. So another turnover by the Lady Blue Devils as Fort Morgan looks to get the ball in. They get it into Abby Mussman. Mussman back to Lindsay Nestor. Nestor gets it across half court, left-handed dribble all the way down the court. Backs it out. Now Riley Bauman, a little right from the right side. A shot is up and no good. Rebounded though by Nestor. She backs it out, and it's going to be off of Nestor. She does control it. Down to a minute 29 in the third period. Riley Bauman's going to do another set shot. This time it's up and no good, but rebounded by Nestor. And her little left-handed shot from the left side is up and good for Lindsay Nestor. So the Lady Blue Devils look to get their offense in motion. Delgado, a 3 from the left side, as that is up and no good. Rebounded by Nestor. Now they get it down to Lewis. Lewis's layup is going to be up and no good once again, but she will be fouled on the shot. And I believe that will be on Johnny Heron.
It'll be her 4th, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I've got too. So Haley Lewis will go back to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is off the front of the rim and no good. Haley Lewis this year from the free throw line is shooting 71%. So Haley Lewis with shot number 2, and that is coming up, and that one is good. She is 3 of 6 so far in this third period for free throws. Mustangs up 22, 36-14. Bank shot is up and good. Wasn't sure who got that for sure. Lewis from the left side, her shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Bauman. Her shot is up, but she is fouled. So Riley Bauman will get to go to the line to shoot 2. So we'll give that last bucket to Georgie Heron. Free throw bounces around off the top of the backboard and no good. Kelsey Klaus comes in for Lindsay Nestor. Nice job by Nestor tonight. I have over 7 rebounds and 9 points. Free throw is up and good for Bauman. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Knocked out of bounds off of Abby Mussman with 31.5 seconds left here in the third period. Fort Lupton gets it in bounds in backcourt to Delgado. Delgado hands it off to Heron. 3 for Heron, and that is up and off the rim and no good. Bounced around and to Haley Lewis, and she's going to take off down court. Layup is going to be just short. Kind of short on that one on the free throw. Now the Lady Blue Devils on this end. 2 shots up and no bucket. Now they're going to call a foul on the rebound. And that will be on Abby Mussman. That will be her second. 17 fouls on the Blue Devils, 4 on the Lady Mustangs. As Heron looks to get the ball in, they do get it in Delgado. She shoots up a 3, and that is missed at the buzzer. So at the end of 3, the Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs over the Lady Blue Devils, 37-16. We'll be back with the fourth quarter on B106 and B106.com. 37-16, the Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs over the Fort Lupton Lady Blue Devils here to start this fourth period of play. As the Mustangs get first possession here, they get it into Riley Bauman. Underneath and off the hands of Kelsey Klaus and out of bounds. So the first turnover of the fourth period belongs to the Lady Mustangs. Georgie Heron now is called for the double dribble in the back court, so they even up the turnovers here in the fourth period at 1. So Fort Morgan will inbounds in front of their own bench. As Lindsay Nestor gets it into Mussman. Now back into the hands of Shaver. Picks up her dribble out high, now gets it to Mussman. Mussman dribbles down the right side, stops and gives it off to Nestor. Nestor into the lane, her shot is going to be up and no good. Fought for and rebounded by Kelsey Klaus, and up and in for the bucket for Klaus. 2 rebounds on the night for Klaus and 2 points. Fort Lupton with another turnover. Now Fort Morgan with a turnover. As Delgado gets it down court, they're going to call a blocking foul on Lindsay Nestor. That will be her first. I believe that will be the team 5th. Have a substitution here. Delgado looks to have, if she was hurt first half, I believe. Didn't she go down earlier?
Yeah, she did, I believe.
And then didn't seem to look at her or not, but she limps out again. So Hilton over to Heron over on that left side. Picks up her dribble, now out top to Tierna. Now to Hilton, back out to Heron. A 3 for Heron off the front of the rim and no good. Big strong rebound, and finally comes down into the hands of Mussman. Mussman with a big night on the boards. Gets it into the hands of Riley Bauman. Bauman from the free throw line. Her shot is off the rim and no good. She gets her own rebound. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded though by Klaus. They're going to call a foul underneath. They're going to call a foul on Kelsey Shaver before Klaus can get the shot up. So Mussman comes out, Haley Lewis back in for the Mustangs. Now Carla Morales in. Gianna Tierna, I don't think I pronounced that right, but for the Blue Devils as they get the ball inbound with 6.5 minutes to go. Heron gets it up across half court, being guarded by Shaver. And that pass is going to be errant and off the hands of Edith Flores. So 3 turnovers here in this fourth period, Riley Bauman dribbles all the way down, picks it up, gets it out to Kelsey Shaver. Kelsey Shaver just holding the ball, but she's going to have to. There she gets it off to Bauman over on that right side. Gets it underneath to Lewis. Lewis's shot is going to be up and blocked, taken away, but then it's going to be taken back by Fort Morgan. They get into the hands of Kelsey Shaver, up and no good. Rebounded though by Bauman. Her shot is up and no good. So Heron all the way down, and her layup is going to be up and good for Heron. As Fort Lupton is going to call a timeout. So we'll take on with them. Fort Morgan up 39-18 on B106 and B106.com. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left here in this game. The Mustangs up 39-18 here. in this fourth period as they get the ball into Haley Lewis. She's going to start dribbling up the left sideline, and they're going to have a blocking foul, and that will go against Johnny Heron, and that will be it for her. That will be 5 fouls for her, 18 fouls. Abby Mussman to come in for Kelsey Klaus. Nice job by Klaus. 3 rebounds, 2 points. Haley Lewis to go to the line to shoot. A 1-and-1. First one is in and out. Rebounded by Delgado. Delgado's going to take it all the way down. Throws up a wild shot. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis comes to a stop. Now to Mussman. Mussman for a 3, and that is off the rim and no good. Run down in the corner by Bauman. Now they're going to call an offensive foul with a shoving out of the way, so that will be on Riley Bauman, be her 4th. She has 4 fouls, 4 rebounds, and 1 point. Delgado brings the ball up across half court down to 5 minutes left here in the fourth period. Picks up her dribble, now gets it over to Kiernan, and now over to Morales. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Nestor. Nice strong rebound by Lindsay Nestor. She gets it into the hands of Kelsey Klaus. Klaus now over to Mussman. As Mussman dribbles out at the point. Dribbles all the way down to the right elbow. Shot is up and no good. Tipped around and finally taken away by Morales. Shot is going to be blocked. Nice block by Riley Bauman. 5 rebounds. Block and then a takeaway. So Bauman drives it down the right side and tries to get it into Lindsay Nestor, and too hard a pass and out of bounds past Nestor. Fort Morgan to put on their full court press once again with 4:12 to go, up 39-18. Delgado gets it up court down to Heron. She stops and pops up and no good. Gets her own rebound though on the far side. Well, they're going to call a foul on Fort Morgan. And that will go on Nestor, her 2nd. And that will send Georgie Heron to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. $14 points on the night for Heron. First free throw is up and good. Set for second shot, up and also good. So Fort Lupton with full court pressure as they get the ball into the hands of Abby Mussman. Now to Haley Lewis on the right side. Haley Lewis back to Bauman. There's going to be a foul called as Bauman gets the ball. And that foul will go on Georgie Heron. So Riley Bauman to shoot a 1-and-1. First free throw is up and good for Bauman. 2 points on the night for Riley. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go here in the game. Mustangs up 40-20. Second free throw also up and good. High arching shot by Riley Bauman. As the Blue Devils get the ball up court into the hands of Georgie Heron. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis going to take it all the way down. Her layup, once again, not good, but she is fouled on the shot. And that foul will go on Delgado, her first. Team foul number 10, so Lewis will shoot 2. First free throw is off the front of the rim and no good. So Lewis with foul shot number 2, and that is off the back of the rim and also no good. Delgado all the way down. Her shot is going to be up and good. Her first 2 points of the game. Abby Mussman now takes it all the way down, dribbles under the basket. Her shot is up and no good. Rebounded, tipped around, and finally got up again by Mussman. Rebounded by Kelsey Shaver. Shot from the left side is going to be up and no good by Heron. Rebounded by Bauman. So 6 on the night for Bauman. We have a timeout here with 2:49 to go, so we'll take one with them. Mustangs up 41-22 on B106 and B106.com. Back here at Fort Lupton High School, Fort Morgan Mustangs up 41-22 with 2:49 left here in the fourth period as Lindsay Nestor looks to get the ball in. She gets it into Abby Mussman. Mussman keeps the dribble alive, gets it up across half court. Keeps dribbling now as Kelsey Shaver sets a nice screen for her. Does get the ball back to Nestor on the right wing. Nestor drives it all the way down to the bucket, up and no good. Rebounded by Shaver, up and good. By Kelsey Shaver. 10 points on the night for Shaver. Tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Bauman. So Michaela Forsythe is suited up. It looked like from here she had not suited up, but she is into the game. Michaela Forsythe is a junior. First varsity minutes she's had this year. Takeaway by Kelsey Klaus, another turnover. 5 turnovers in this period by Fort Lupton. Down to 2 minutes to go in this game. Lindsay Nestor, baseline left side, is going to be lost out of bounds. Off last touch by Nestor, so Blue Devils to inbounds. They get the ball into Morales. Morales all the way down. Shot from the right side is going to be up and no good. Another rebound to Mussman. 14 on the night for Mussman. She gets it now over to Forsythe. She gets it to Lindsay Nestor out on the high right wing. Now to Bauman from the right elbow. Shot is no good. Tipped and knocked around. I think they're going to call a foul on Kelsey Klaus. She also did get a rebound before that, but she will get a foul. That is her first. It is 19 fouls on Fort Morgan, 10 on Fort Lupton. As they will have some substitutions. No, it says it's only a 1-and-1, so they'll let them come in now. Have Caitlin Wells coming in for Abby Mussman. Nice strong game by Mussman. No points, but 14 rebounds. So big game by Abby Mussman, and that is 2 points for our unknown number 5 player. 20-point lead, 43-23. The minute 30 second free throw up and also good. So Fort Lupton to put on the full court press. Down 19 with a minute 30 as they get the ball into Caitlin Wells. Wells picked up her dribble. Now she gets it off to Bauman. Her pass, though, is going to be taken away by Heron. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded, though, by Bauman, but an errant pass and out of bounds. So Fort Lupton inbounds far side. Delgado gets it into Castillo. Now another turnover by Fort Lupton. Michaela Forsythe gets it to Lindsay Nestor. Lindsay Nestor's going to be called for a travel. She took about 3 or 4 steps before she put the ball down. I have 5 turnovers for the Mustangs, 6 for shot is going to be up and blocked by Kelsey Klaus. They get the ball up court to Michaela Forsythe, but it's going to be just out of her reach, but it's going to be tipped away by Vanessa Castillo. Michaela Forsythe gets the ball in, but it's going to be taken away by Heron. She brings the ball down. We're down to 46 seconds. Shot is up and no good by Heron. Shot from underneath is going to be up and no good by Hilton, but they're going to call a foul on the shot. And that foul will go on Kelsey Klaus, her second. She was fouled on the shot, so that is up and good for Hilton. Her first points of the night. Her second free throw is up and off the rim and no good. Did not hit the rim, as a matter of fact. But they said she was stepped on the line. So Fort Morgan, the inbounds far into the court as they get into Michaela Forsythe. Back into the hands of Riley Bauman. They need to get it into. Now they're going to have a foul called. And that will go against Mariah Hilton, her first. So that will send Bauman to the line to shoot 2. She is 3 of 4 from the free throw line so far. With 2 more to come up here with 31.7 seconds. That free throw bounces off the back of the rim and no good. Next free throw off the back of the rim, also and no good. Jump ball will be called, and that will go in the favor of the Fort Lupton Lady Blue Devils. Now with 29.5 seconds to go. 18-point lead for the Mustangs, 43-25 as Georgie Heron brings the ball up court. Delgado kicks it off into the corner to Castillo. Now back to Hilton. Her shot is going to be up and good for Hilton, her first bucket of the night. Caitlin Wells gets it off to Riley Bauman. Now to Michaela Forsythe. Now they're going to get it to Lindsay Nestor. Lindsay Nestor's layup is going to be up and good from the left side. As we're down to under a second to go, and that will bring this game to an end. The Lady Mustangs win it 45-27. We will be back with the post-game show in 3 minutes on B106 and B106.com. This Fort Morgan Mustangs post-game show is brought to you by Morgan Community College. Find out why Morgan Community College is the best choice for your higher education. Visit MCC online at www.morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. MCC, here to help you imagine your possibilities, believe in yourself, and achieve your goals. So the Lady Mustangs victorious here tonight, 45-27. The scoring goes like this. Georgie Heron for the Lady Blue Devils with 16. Mariah Hilton with 3. And then we have a number of girls with 2 points each. Carla Morales, Vanessa Castillo, Yuriska Delgado, and whoever number 5 is, we do not get a name for her 2 points. That gives 27 to the Lady Blue Devils. For your Fort Morgan Mustangs, the leading scorer is Haley Lewis with 19, Kelsey Shaver with 10, Lindsay Nestor with 11, Riley Bauman with 3, and Kelsey Klaus with 2 for the Fort Morgan's 45 points. We're going to go with the Fort Morgan Mustang player of the game, and that is brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center, with 3 locations to serve you better. Sterling Brush and Fort Morgan, your headquarters for all your home, farm, and ranch supplies for plumbing to feed. And tonight we are going to go with Abby Mussman. Did not get any points tonight, but she did have 14 rebounds. Nice job out there on the floor tonight by Abby Mussman to pull down all those boards for the Mustangs. So next up for the Mustangs will be Friday night at home against Sterling, and that is a 5:30 tip for the girls, 7 o'clock for the boys. Once again, we will have those games for you here on B106 and B106.com. So we're going to go ahead and close this out. The sound engineer and producer of Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball tonight has been Michaela Klimper. For Corey Riddle, I'm Brian Nickel. Once again, 2 scores tonight. First game, the boys win in a thriller, 71-67 in overtime, and the girls win in a blowout, 45-27 over the Fort Lupton Lady Blue Devils. You've been listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs basketball on B106 and B106.com. Good night, everybody.